Hi, it's Leanne here from healthy.co.nz. Today I thought I'd talk all about pregnancy and preparation for women before, during and once you've had your baby. And of course it's such an important but very exciting time, and you've got this one opportunity to get your body in tip-top shape to be able to grow that baby in. A lot of us leave it to the last moment to consider falling pregnant. A lot of women really are leaving it quite late these days, and because of this, the likelihood of having a lot more nutritional deficiencies, having higher toxicity levels in your body, having more hormonal imbalances is very high. So definitely trying to conceive when you are younger is always better. So there's a lot of preparation beforehand to help to get your body into absolute tip-top shape. Naturally, these are the things that I'm suggesting. The first is, have a good checkup from your doctor. Make sure that you have all of your prenatal blood tests taken. This will test for things like your folic acid, your iron, and your blood group. Test to make sure that you've had your rubella vaccination. The next thing that we suggest is having a detox, correcting any hormonal imbalances, correcting any nutritional deficiencies, making sure your diet's as excellent as it can be. Of course, remember, everything you put in your mouth will affect your baby, so you want to make sure that your diet is as clean as possible. And once you've got all of these things sussed, then trying to conceive. So preparation should start a good 3 months before you're wanting to actually conceive. We hear about this 3 months with relation to folic acid, and the World Health Organization is suggesting to pregnant women that we take 800 micrograms of folic acid 3 months before pregnancy and 3 months into our pregnancy. But what about all of the other nutrients? Don't we need things like calcium and zinc and essential fatty acids and B vitamins? Aren't these all just important, as important? So we're going to have a look at these things as well. So as I said, the first thing is go to your doctor, get everything checked out, make sure that you and your partner are in excellent health. Remember, you've only got this one opportunity to get your body in tip-top shape, so don't rush. Make sure that you get your iron levels checked. This is really important because a lot of women have low iron and they may not even know about it. During pregnancy, your iron levels dramatically fall twice. They fall at 12 weeks and 32 weeks. So you really want to make sure that your iron levels are properly evaluated before you get to these times when your iron is going to automatically drop. If you don't evaluate it properly, once you get to these stages, if your iron's already low, it will drop dramatically, and then you might suffer from all kinds of symptoms like emotional erraticness, fatigue, breathing problems, appetite problems. You may not be able to shut your brain off to be able to go to sleep at night. So it's really important that any nutritional deficiency is assessed and then corrected before you consider falling pregnant. So a lot of us are given a pregnancy pack, given it by our midwife or given it by our GP, and in this we'll often find information promoting different products, but one product that it particularly promotes is the use of the vitamin supplement Elevit. Now I have a problem with Elevit, and the reason why is because it's promoted as the be-all and end-all for pregnant women. But if we have a look at it and see what's in it, there really isn't a heck of a lot. I really get hacked off when I see ads like this, put out by Elevit. But if we just read the statement carefully, we can find out a lot about what this product is really providing us with. The first thing is that it states that it's proven in a clinical trial. One clinical trial. If we read the fine print down here, it tells us the Australian formulation of Elevit is the same as what was used in the study, except that it didn't contain vitamin A. Now, does that mean that it's the same product? I really don't think so. So when we have a look at Elevit, what Elevit has in it is your 800 micrograms of folic acid, and it has iron. It also has things like B vitamins, it has some zinc in it, it has some calcium, but in what amounts? Now, we come back to the fact that this is being promoted as the be-all and end-all supplement for pregnant women to take. So does that mean that it's got the 1500 milligrams of calcium in it that we need? What about all those B vitamins that we're going to need to give us energy so that while we're carrying this baby and while it's growing, that we're actually going to have energy to be able to function properly during the day? When I look at the Elevit product, I see it has 125 milligrams of calcium in one tablet. Or are we supposed to find the other 1600 milligrams from our diet every single day? I don't think so. I think that's going to be pretty tricky. So it's really important to look on the back of the label and see what is your product really providing you with. I have so many women who come into the shop who look a wreck who are pregnant. They're stressed out, they can't sleep, they've got nervous system problems, they're an emotional wreck, they're fatigued. And when I inquire about what they're taking, they assure me that they're taking the supplements that they need because they're on Elevit. When I explain to them that their Elevit really is a folic acid and iron supplement, they're shocked. They believe that it really was providing them with everything that they needed. So we have a set protocol here that we use specifically for pregnancy to help to ensure that you are getting what you need, not only for you, but for your baby as well. There's lots of pregnancy multivitamins in health shops and on my website as well. If we have a look at a lot of them, we will see that they don't really contain a heck of a lot of nutrients in them. A lot of them are quite low in nutrients. But why would we take a supplement that had smaller amounts of nutrients in it when we're pregnant compared to when we're not pregnant? Surely our nutritional needs are a lot higher now that we're pregnant. We need the nutrients to feed not only ourselves but the baby as well. So surely a multivitamin needs to reflect this. So I have a number of products that I recommend during pregnancy, and believe me, I have first-hand experience as to the difference that it makes when we supplement properly during pregnancy compared to when, say, we don't supplement at all. I have a lot of people that come into my shop who, say, have only just really learnt about the benefits or importance of supplementing, especially during pregnancy. I'll recommend the particular protocol, they'll take it during pregnancy, and they cannot believe the difference in that child when that child's born. I have midwives who ring me up and say to me, Leanne, what was that pill that you gave my lady? Her baby is a chill cat. They have slept from day one. They are the most cruisy, chilled out, happy little baby. And all it was we used correct mineral and vitamin supplementation to make sure that the daily needs were covered. So my favourite products for doing this are the Radiance Mineral Power. Radiance are a fantastic range because they're a New Zealand range. And this is of benefit because it means that they've taken into consideration our soil depletion here in New Zealand. I love this product, and what it is a high potency calcium and mineral supplement. Each one tablet provides you with 500 milligrams of calcium. Plus it's got all of your other trace elements in it, like magnesium and zinc and manganese and selenium, and it's also got the vitamin D in it, so everything that you need to absorb that calcium properly. I put all of my pregnant women on this product, and to get your full 1500 milligrams of calcium per day, you need to take 3 tablets. It's important to take calcium in the evening. It's absorbed best in the evening and away from food. If you take it at your meal, you may not absorb it as efficiently as if you take it away from your meal. If your digestion isn't really that great and you're not that good at breaking down tablets, if you have your Mineral Power or any calcium tablet with a tablespoonful of apple cider vinegar in water, you'll break it down beautifully. So mineral power is a very important part of my pregnancy protocol. The next thing that I recommend is a multivitamin. Of course, there's so many different multivitamins on the market, but when I formulated my own multivitamin, Multivite, I made this taking into consideration our soil depletion here in New Zealand, but I also made it and formulated it so that pregnant women could take it as well. So we use the Multivite from XL Health. This provides you with 25 milligrams of each of your main B vitamins. It doesn't have the correct amount of folic acid in, because in New Zealand legally we're only allowed to have no more than 300 micrograms of folic acid in an over-the-counter product. Elevate can have the 800 because it's a pharmacy product. So each one of these has 200 micrograms of folic acid in. But when it comes to folic acid, the most important thing is go to your doctor and have a blood test to test your B12 folate, folic acid levels. Then you'll know exactly what your existing folate levels are and how much you need to supplement with. A lot of women I find have been taking folic acid or Elevate for such a long time, by the time they do actually conceive, their folate levels are already off the scale, they're so large. And this is not a problem because it is essentially non-toxic, but why take something unnecessarily if your levels are already high? So we take the Multivite, we just take one at breakfast, and this helps to cover our general vitamin needs. Iron levels need to be independently evaluated. Not everybody has low iron, but it's very important to get these tested, because as I said, your iron levels drop at 12 and 32 weeks. Over the counter, we're only allowed to legally have 27 or 25 to 27 elemental milligrams of iron per capsule, unlike a pharmacy product where they can put a lot more iron in there. So again, from my own range, the XL Health, I formulated this product, Superior Iron. It has the 25 elemental milligrams of iron in it. A lot of us are reluctant to take an iron supplement because of the stomach problems that it can cause, diarrhea or constipation. But the reason why usual iron supplements cause this problem is because they're not very absorbable. It's the form of iron that they're using. When I formulated the Superior Iron, I got our manufacturing company to purchase for me a special form of iron that they'd never even heard of, called iron bisglycinate. Iron bisglycinate is one of your most absorbable forms of iron, and one of the wonderful benefits from it, apart from being so absorbable, is it does not cause stomach upsets. It doesn't make you constipated. In here I also put the vitamin B12, some folic acid and vitamin C, all of the cofactors that you need to absorb iron properly. But remember, you must have an iron test first before you randomly take iron. So we recommend the Multi-Power, the Multivite, having your iron levels tested and taking iron if you should need it. And the other product that I recommend is this excellent product called Effinatal. Effinatal helps to make sure that you have a brain box child. This contains all of those long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acids, and these are specifically involved with eye-brain function. It is important to take essential fatty acids before, during and after pregnancy, but the absolute most important time is the last trimester of pregnancy and the first 3 months of breastfeeding. They're when the baby's brain's developing and the baby needs as much of these oils as you can pump in. This is a wonderful product. It's had a lot of clinical research done on it, and this is a mixture of fish oil and some evening primrose oil. So it's Effinatal from Effimol, and they're the main supplements that I recommend. So a lot of people just think that is just too many supplements to swallow during pregnancy. I'm going to feel like a pill popper. I'm having a problem anyway. How on earth am I going to swallow all of those tablets? So if you're wanting a one-hit wonder, then Radiance again have come to the party. They've made this wonderful product, Multi for Pregnancy. I really like this product. It's really well formulated, so long as you take the correct dosage. Now don't think that by taking one capsule a day you're going to cover your nutritional needs. Have a look and see what the product's actually providing you with, because to get your full amount of nutrients you really need to take 4 of these a day. 2 at breakfast and 2 at lunch. So this is a 1 month supply. By taking the 4 capsules daily, you're getting a good 1200 milligrams of calcium per day. So it's only another 3 to say 600 milligrams that you need to find in your diet each day, and that's going to be a lot easier than trying to find the full 1500 milligrams if we were taking the Elevate. So the Radiance Multi for Pregnancy, excellent, comes in a capsule, and as I said, 2 at breakfast and 2 at lunch.